This is about to be a banger. What's going on, people? We're back on the screen. NBA 2K24's dribbling is going to get a whole deeper change. One, I want to show you guys this video real quick on Caesar explaining how they don't get everything in the game, okay? Because they were building from ground up. Remember, this is the first year we've had a lot of these new badges like Clamp Breaker, etc. All right? Certain badges returned and was revamped or whatever the case was, but it was the first year for a lot of new badges, which means revamped incoming because the game will be very similar, which people fail to forget. But I got a lot of people who were just saying I'm dumb, basically, for what I said.
And we've had some higher priority items like pick and roll, which still needs a little bit of work, but not as much as before. We had stuff that just...
So their natural pick and roll, right? I guess when you call the play and play now, had bugged issues. Okay, scratch all that. Just pay attention to the fact that he is saying simple shit like that had bugged issues. Now, to them on the engineer aspect and engineer part, yeah, it's not that simple. I get it. Putting the proper coding so it can function properly on a consistent rate. I get all that. But listen to what the man said. Okay? They're having problems with that.
This wasn't working. Rotations, right? Wasn't working. So, you build a house from the ground up. That's kind of where we starting. I'm hopeful to get to them bad boys soon, man. It's been on my list, but it drops down in priority. Beast.
So they have a list of things that they feel like needs to be fixed, but it gets dropped down on priorities. You don't think that's what other things in the game? You don't think the steals when they were OP at the beginning was a priority on their list? Let's get back to it. So, when people are only in their individual egos, they can't understand when somebody's coming from a whole perspective or a broader perspective. I always come from a broader perspective. I'm not going to just speak straight from an individual perspective. I've watched the whole gameplay of this game. Now, here's what Dimework says on this. Nah, OG, you can't clamp somebody up from the side. Y'all making excuses for bad defense. Not one time was this man in front of me. I shouldn't be stopped from moving forward because a man is trying to ride my hip. The only thing flawed is that man's defense. One. Right? One animation. Do you not see, my man? Yo, now listen, and I don't be wanting to make y'all, I don't be wanting to come off to y'all a certain way, but at some point, y'all gotta open up your eyes and stop playing. This is the animation. All you are doing here, Dimework, is using the left stick. He was running to get in front of you. What do you think made him go to the side? Clamp breaker. I am trying to show you that the clamps in this game is broken. 9 times out of 10 in the other 2Ks, you will hit a person running and cutting you off. They will get in front of you. This is why dribblers would already be pre-doing moves away from a defender. Caesar, the dev, and I'm calling him Caesar. I don't care, that's his name from now on. He said out his mouth, we had to patch clamp because it's too OP. You don't think if 2K was going for the past whole time we was playing 2K from since 16, 17, 18. Well, no, let me go to the game 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22. You don't think the whole time we was having clamps and people was still getting crossed up, cooked, dropped off. Ankles broken, but certain people was able to play good clamp defense. You still can play good defense here. This is not what I'm saying. I'm just saying for the gameplay to change. You will get 500,000 cheesers who would just abuse the fact. This is an animation within a whole, within itself, who would abuse the fact of this. Look when I slow this down, people. The man is running to get in front of him. The clamp breaker badge does that. Look, when you do that animation, I'm slowing it down in slow speed for you. Literally tongue out speed. What badge pops up first? Clamp breaker. Are you serious now? And do you understand how it feels? Have you ever been on the opposite end of using a build and getting clamp breakered, and how your build feels when you try to now catch up? All you are doing is the left stick. You did a random dribble right here that you didn't mean to do. Y'all want to talk about all this IRL shit and simming somebody the hip on your side and blase blase blah. Man, y'all play too much. This Jersey made dude, whoever he is, I'm about to get on his case too. Look at this. Look where he puts the ball right here. In real life basketball, why do you put the ball to the side that he's on? So obviously that's a random move he didn't mean to do. Why do you put that there? Unless you're doing a fake. He didn't do no fake though. You watch him dribble right here, right? Watch this. The only thing that made him put the ball to his other hand is the automatic clamp breaker animations. Look at this. In any form, the boxing ring. Let's just head there. Cause if you're not getting it, like, oh my god. I'm defending bad defense. This bad, I can make an argument. I'm not gonna do that because I understand it's the devs at the end of the day and the animations how they make the game. I'm not gonna do that though. I can say this is terrible dribbling. You're just using the left stick. I could be like, man, there ain't no skill. I could say, oh, they need to make it a little more skill. I'm not doing all that though. That's terrible dribbling. This is a video game. In real life, if somebody see you put the ball like that, they gonna pluck it from the side. They gonna get over there, or you gonna bump, or you gonna throw the ball right into them. But this game has a natural, just like I said it in a tweet. Clamp breaker is like having aim assist. Because you get natural shit. You're not activating it. You get what I'm saying? You're not doing that. You just put it on and it activates for you. That's a badge that activates on its own. That's how clamps kind of was. Once you get yourself in a certain perimeter in a zone, the badge will, boom, make you bump them up a little bit more. They took that whole aspect away. You can still get it, but it's a less frequency. Y'all don't understand how something can happen more than often. It happens way less. And the devs told us it was going to play out like that. But I'm pretty sure they didn't want it to play out how it's playing out now. How you see players cheesing it. The Russell Westbrook. We about to go back and show y'all the Russell Westbrook clip. The ball should be running into his legs. Look at this. I'm stopping it on the screen. Boom. Look what it does, though. It makes him do this animation where he's just like this. And that's not just clamp breaker. That's having high ball handling as well. It's clamps, high. This is everything that attacks clamps. The speed acceleration you have, the ball handling, the ball control that you have, all that attacks another defender's clamps. Even if a player doesn't have clamps, his perimeter defense, that's what it attacks, because that's what the clamp associates with. It stacks on top of that. Yo, this is crazy to me. He once was not on me. That's because you want to use this goofy camera and have it turned to the side. Right there, yo, look at this. Yo. Now I'm going to have to send Don Work that damn boxing ring invitation. Look at this. It's like, no, play. It's not Don Work. It's Jersey made. It's Jersey made. Because he tried to say I was dumb. Don Work ain't really come out of his mouth and say I'm dumb. Not one time, but Don Work did say, not one time was dude in front of me. Bro, if anything right here, your stamina should go down. That's a big dude. But it's not, and you're bumping into him, or you should get some type of contact bump. But no, they implemented a badge within the game and within the ball control system setting, the sliders, the behind the scenes you don't see, where you're naturally just going to get this aim assist like animation. Just like in Call of Duty has aim assist, you get this aim assist as animation that assists you. It assists you. They made this for noobs who can't dribble. And noobs still can't dribble, even though they got the left stick and they can just run around and use it like it's a race car game and just run around with the left stick and hold down on turbo. It still don't system enough, because at some point, yes, skillful players are somebody gonna come on this side and box you. Somebody, don't ever take that. It's crossplay next year. I will play downward. I will find Jersey made whoever. Don't ever take me complaining about a flaws that I think I see coming from my own perspective that I know damn well they 9 times out of 10 gonna change. And make it seem like I'm complaining or defense. No! There ain't nothing that make me think, oh yeah, you know how much card stage, what super way crazier combos they got more than downward, so that's not the problem. I will play defense on her. He will get the lock as well. Stop this madness. You got this goofy camera on, so he's on the inside of you. So it's like if a player, you see how downwards like this with his body down, he's on that inside. That's that body contact, no stamina loss. And look what happens because of the clamp breaker animation badge. They make it seem like everybody's just gonna be able to slide in front of you. Everybody will be clamping everybody up. Of course you have to put in work. But the badges will alter how you move on the other end being the defender. They will alter that. This is why the dude slides back after running into this next clamp breaker animation, because the clamp breaker has a recharge rate. He got the first clamp breaker up here, right? Boom. He's dribbling again. Boom. Again. Do you see how it pushes him off? Y'all not paying attention to that? And it's not like it's not like oh, the clamp breaker animation, how can I put this? Activated again perfectly. No. He's on the side, right? But he drops back. And he's still able to run forward. That's just the badge making you slide off the defender now. He was doing horrible dribbling right here. I know left stick dribbling. Even when I get these animations in games, sometimes I'll be knowing, damn, sometimes those should be stolen. 2K could probably patch those up next year. So I always train myself to go into different avenues of moves. So by the next year, okay, I still have this. I can still implement this here. Boom. It's deeper system than how people think. But look at this. Come on now. This is the fact. This is all the facts right here. Boom. This is an automatic animation. That is nothing Downwork did right there. You understand what I'm saying to y'all? He was using his left stick. And that is an automatic animation right there. And look what it makes him do. It makes him back up. Why? You think he wants to back up? No, that's the clamp breaker animation. That's him sliding off. People think everybody's just trying to run into you. No. What do you think? That's what somebody's supposed to do. Wait, man, why am I saying no? That's what somebody's supposed to do. Not run into you, but cut you off. You don't think that they're trying to cut the man off? People are crazy, dog. Now, when you look at his tutorials, the Jersey Made guys tutorials, I'm not even going to go to it. Y'all know, y'all can search him up in the name, because like I said, it's still giving these guys promo, even though I'm putting my critiques out. He only does it against robots. So from my perspective, you have no true, that's why I say I'm IRL. IRL is different. You have no true experience of playing against comp. I don't want to hear no details or no tips from players who don't even go to the stage or who run from the cheesers and you're scared to play them or you don't care to play them. You don't have I go and play the people that do this cheese and learn how to stop and to play against them. My issue is having 2K as a whole be a beautiful looking game. It can't be a beautiful looking game when there's certain unbalances within systems. If there's a balance where you can speed up to a defender, even when a player tries to cheese that little movement, right? Because they got a stop and go clamps badge or a stop and go defensive badge or a speed up defensive badge where you can switch a twitch turn real fast and catch back up. There's no argument there. Players naturally will start to say, you know what? Let me have more of a bag, which older 2Ks, that's how it used to be. You have to used to know how to use that right stick so you could free up a little bit more of the space. They made the left stick stronger so players don't have to really focus on that too much. They've been doing that. They've been going towards that cycle. Here's another example of the clamps and the clamp breaker badge and how clamps is useless. Look right here. When he's trying to slide right here, you want to know why people put their hands up? Because he gonna slide right through you, cuz. What's wrong with y'all? Downwork showed one example. He's trying to defend one example because you're so... Don't get IRL nutted out where you a not IRL nut and you forget you're playing on a video game where it's gonna be some things that's not gonna be super realistic, but if it gets to a nice balance, then we can stamp the stamp on it and say fair. But this is not a right balance right here.
What now? Oh shit. What the fuck is she doing here? Oh god. Hey, wake up. Wake up. What?
So, this is my problem with Sim Nation. You guys are defending bullshit. You guys defend because you're playing against the CPUs and you see the clamp animation. I know it looks smooth when you see the CPU and you bump them off the CPU and then you go and lay up the ball. Yeah. Come play the real 2K. Not just come to the community aspect of 2K. Go actually play up in the parks and shit. Go play against some real good players. That's what I mean. you will start to see that this is what's being used. I don't care how you played in your playstyle. People are understanding there's a cheat code to this. Okay, damn, I didn't get past him that. I didn't slide right past him that time. And you don't say, oh, he has his hands up. So, no. At times you have to, just so you could get the block in case they do slip through you. Because 9 times out of 10, even if you're playing crawl, defensive crawl, they still slide through. Look at this shit. And this has a play into clamp breaker. So this is why I say the badge needs a nerf. In my video, I said needs a nerf. When somebody says the badge is broken, it doesn't mean get rid of the whole badge and scratch it. And sometimes 2K does that. What it means to me is that it needs some balancing. Definitely when players are not even using it on Hall of Fame. Come on now, let's be realistic. Let me not even say that word before they get too far in that word. Look at this. He's backing up because he didn't get the right thing this time. Then I seen somebody else. Yo, these sim dudes with the shading and all that. The shading. Stop it. The shading thing is coming up saying somebody's in front. And look, he is still sliding through him. Look at this. The ball hit bro's kneecap. The ball hit bro's kneecap. But clamp breaker is fine. Huh? Stop playing with me. Look at this. Look, he does it again. He hit his kneecap again. Boom, he hit his kneecap again. Go right through him. Slide right through him. So once again, for all the people in the back who actually listen and not the people who got all in their emotions, I was speaking from a broad perspective because the clamp breaker plays out in many of ways, not just that one way Dimework showed. Hit that like, subscribe. I'll see y'all in the next one.